Today we're talking about gaming news because that's what I like to talk about because there's always some stuff going on, man. The Splatoon fans are making more slurs, and honestly, you know what? That's been the funniest thing that I left and came back to. But until you guys have been on Splat Talk, I don't think you guys know ball, right? As soon as I'm using my Squiffer becomes mainstream, y'all are a little bit behind. I don't know, but yeah. Everything's been going crazy. Apparently, a new Switch 2 leaked for the Legend of Zelda's 40th anniversary. We're gonna talk about that as well too. The gaming sphere has been kind of crazy. I feel like everybody is collectively losing their minds because everything's becoming more expensive because we're having a bunch of price hikes, which will be happening for the Nintendo Switch 2 in September. So if you haven't gotten a Switch 2, y'all have like a set amount of days because I'm recording this on August 15th. So if y'all don't lock in, man, you're gonna miss out. The Legend of Zelda 40th anniversary Nintendo Switch 2. This is going to be the first Switch 2, actually has a new design that isn't like the other ones. I remember when, all these first-party games were coming out, and everybody's like, hey, are we gonna get like an exclusive, theming for them? And, we haven't gotten anything yet, but you know what? After the first year, us now getting one, I think makes a lot of sense. I thought that they were gonna do that too. Also, another thing that I thought was gonna happen in a year is that I thought we were gonna get modding, like actual, I thought somebody's gonna, break open the Switch 2, but that did not happen. Or maybe they did, and they're just keeping it a secret, so, Nintendo doesn't figure out a way to patch it, which would be the smarter case. But just looking at this thing, it is absolutely amazing. Like, this thing is sexy. Oh my god, I have to actually take a deeper look into that. I didn't even notice that on the back of the actual dock too. It has that nice brown coloring to it. Whenever you get something that is a limited edition when it comes to Zelda, it is always going to be high quality. It's just gold. They use a bunch of rich colors, dude. I'm loving the greens. Obviously, they have the Triforce right in the middle too. They also have a Pro Controller. The Pro Controller also looks very, very clean. I think Zelda does deserve to have the first pick when it comes to getting a what's it called? An exclusive, version, a limited time theme or whatever, or however long they're gonna sell this for. I don't know. They could. I want to give respect to Zelda. I think they very much deserve it. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys like this design? I think it looks great. I feel like there's a lot going on with it, but it meshes very well to where it's not very distracting when it comes to the design. Okay, so we had a top 5 Twitter gaming moment ever. Basically, somebody was playing Splatoon Raiders and they were making a little and it didn't seem like a complaint, but maybe it was a critique because I think their native language was Japanese or something like that, because it was translate. Yeah, it was translated from Japanese. Oh, I picked the boy character and the boy character doesn't really look like a boy. I can't vouch for this because I have not played Splatoon Raiders. I'm waiting because I'm poor right now. It could be a thing. I don't really know. Splatoon definitely has changed up their customization options. The game is more ambiguous or feminine, which I don't think is a bad thing, but I guess if you do want a more masculine character, I mean, because there are masculine characters in Splatoon, there are, and they're dope as shit, Yeah, it's just different, I guess. Splatoon's changing, they're experimenting with more stuff, which is always good, dude. Basically, somebody was yeah, they want their guy character to look like a guy, to be more inclusive, which, inclusivity is never bad, but I can also understand, maybe you want to look like a girl in the game, maybe you want to look like a dude, and, people in the comments, just discussing it, having, a little back and forth, I honestly, for Twitter, it's insane, because this conversation was respectful as fuck, dude. There was nobody arguing at all, until @Mar_Abyssal says, which is awesome. Only lame people care about it. If it bothers you so much, then just choose the female Inkling. Which somebody then replies, user Swoopland, Swoop. This guy says, and I quote, "Splat yourself, Squigger. People like you are the reason Splatoon gets a bad name. Let males be expressive without having to be ambiguous or feminine." And this thing has 2.3 million views, dude. I gotta see if I can find the original. This is some crazy ass shit, dude. The guy even posted on his Twitter, hey, look, Vimo, it's that Squigger guy. This guy, he's such a troll, bro. I'm crying, dude. And I think he hold up. He was this past week has been incredible. So many laughs and burns from every angle. Seeing the community in such a chaotic uproar, it was beautiful. I overstepped a little in the last couple of days, so I'm going to refrain from doing so. Thank you for all the memes. And then under that, he says, I'm not apologizing for it. My sides were in orbit every second of the day for the past week, seeing all the responses. Dude, okay, so everybody was because he was dunking on Donald Trump, right? They called him an octogroiper, a squoiper. But he's right. He made a tweet after that. Okay, I'm gonna make it because obviously, like, who fucking likes Donald Trump, bro? Like, let's not, you know, I'm not gonna beat around the bush, dude. Like, obviously, because there was a tweet by Splatoon Cope. It says, after Swoop's viral tweet, Splatoon fans are now labeling Swoop Splatoon Groiper after finding his tweet dunking Trump. And then he says, he replies to it because he sees the tweet. He says, if that Reef became president of Indonesia, he would give all of our money to the starfish and ink reel and still ink strike Palestine. Dude, it just looks like it says, dude, can I even say, am I gonna get banned? I have no clue, dude. Choosing foreign sandfish over our local cephalopods. Don't get me wrong, though. I hope they both splat themselves Inkopolis only, bro. He's based. I mean, he was like, yo, I'm not the one that's saying that. Yo, YouTube, chill. Don't come after my channel. I said I was gonna like switch up the content, man. I'm never deleting Twitter, dude. This app is golden. Next up, for some big gaming news, let's talk about Indonesia, because Nintendo is entering the Indonesian market in December of this year. They're both launching like the normal Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch 2. I don't know why they're gonna be releasing them simultaneously, since the Nintendo Switch is gonna be going out of production in some places of Europe, I believe. So I don't know, or somewhere in the EU. I'm not really good with like the geography, but I know I'll find like the thing that I'm talking about, because it is leaving the market. So I don't know why they're gonna bring both. Maybe because they want cheaper alternatives, since there is gonna be a price hike and they want people to keep on playing it no matter what. I know a lot of people will just buy like Nintendo Switches or underpowered consoles mainly for Pokemon, since Pokemon is like a really big seller. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know how much Indonesia likes Nintendo, but hopefully, you know, it's a good thing. Is Super Smash Brothers back? I have been recently getting back into Smash Brothers because I do want to start playing competitive, you know, start competing sooner or later. Supernova recently happened. That was a really big event, dude. I got to see Prince again with the combo contest. The combo contest for this year was absolutely insane. I got to see a lot of good matches. I think a lot of players are starting to use more. I mean, the meta is changing for Smash, which is absolutely insane. Hungry Bucks is still popping off, you know, passing out at tournaments, dude. You know, playing in pools. And a 31-year-old doctor just won a super major as well too. Smash Brothers, as of recently, has been looking up, and honestly, with the problems that it has had in the past, dude, I am actually looking forward to the future of competitive Smash Brothers. Like, if a new game comes out very soon, I think it's gonna be really, really dope. But more about the person who won the Super Major, because this is really good. First of all, I have a tweet here from Dexterdo, so I'm gonna like paraphrase from this. It says, a 31-year-old doctor just won his first major Super Smash Bros. Melee tournament with Peach. I believe what's it called? His name is Law. Has been competing longer than his grand finals opponent, Rat Monster, has been alive. If you guys don't know, Rat Monster is also a Melee player that has been getting a lot of praise and notoriety for being a really good Luigi that has, you know, beat Zayn on a couple of occasions, and is like also like a really big shit talker, dude. But he's like, he was entering a bunch of online tournaments, and he was farming. I'm talking like literally farming pro players, dude, just for an extra bag. It was absolutely insane. Even Start GG, the main place, you know, before it became Start GG, you know, it was called, what was Start GG called before? Oh, I forgot. Was it always called Start GG? You know, it was a website where people find tournaments, and it was really, really sucky because you could only do it on the website. Terrible to navigate, terrible UI. But it most recently got a application. Like, it got an app. Everybody's been wanting an app for literal years, dude, because it is hard to find local tournaments. Everything is falling in the right place. I think Smash has probably been realistically in one of the greatest places it's been in a long time. And with the new game, I only see it becoming better and better and better, dude. But yeah, I think that's all I had to really talk about today, especially when it came to be losing their minds on Twitter, bro. I've said it so many times and I hate asking. If you guys could please leave a like, leave a comment about anything that I talked about in today's video, it would help out a lot. And if you wanted to leave a hype as well too, and also be amazing, you know, I'd appreciate it a lot. You'd help out the channel. It's gonna make me more motivated to post more and to get more crazy on this goddamn channel, because I got plans, man. This has been Super Cafe. It's been SC. You can call me either or. Yeah. See you boys in the next one. Peace.